The Arizona State University Dental Anthropology System, Asudas, by AZLAN ADNAN, MA. Thursday, 25th of December 2025. Introduction. Asudas is the gold standard for charting non-metric dental traits, those subtle grooves, ridges, and cusps that hint at shared ancestry. It gives researchers a common framework, allowing populations from Cairo to Cuzco to be compared without confusion or local shorthand clouding the record. G. Richard Scott. Scott earned both his undergraduate and doctoral degrees at Arizona State University under Turner's mentorship. Later, he became Professor Emeritus at the University of Alaska Fairbanks and Foundation Professor at the University of Nevada, Reno. He turned shovel-shaped incisors and Carabelli's cusp into consistent data, tired of journals filled with disconnected descriptions that could not be aligned across studies. Scott helped shape Asudas into a set of reference standards detailed enough to be shared across labs. Not perfect, but reliable, an agreed scoring language that made dental anthropology reproducible rather than anecdotal. Christy G. Turner Sickler. Turner earned his PhD at UCLA and spent the majority of his academic career at Arizona State University from 1966 until retirement. He showed that teeth hold their form through famine, heat, and hardship. Enamel does not remodel, and underlying traits stay genetically firm. That stability made dental morphology a key tool for tracking population history before genomic sequencing became routine. Today, Asudas remains useful alongside genetic evidence, especially where DNA is absent, fragmentary, or otherwise limited. Development of Asudas. Scott and colleagues built a system of illustrated plaques, clear guides that sit beside microscopes and in field labs, from which traits can be ranked: absent, slight, marked, pronounced. The result was a practical vocabulary that researchers could recognize instantly, wherever they worked. These standard reference points reduce disagreement and let datasets connect cleanly across projects. Observer bias still exists, eyes vary, but Asudas narrows that margin more effectively than previous approaches. Applications. Archaeologists use Asudas to sketch kinship and continuity in places where writing never reached or was never kept. Forensic practitioners draw on dental traits when other biological clues are missing or compromised. In evolutionary research, Asudas helps test dispersal models alongside genetic evidence rather than beneath it. Its consistency keeps older studies legible and newer ones comparable. Conclusion. Teeth endure when little else survives. Asudas keeps them readable. Turner sketched the terrain. Scott etched the signs. Together, they turned enamel into testimony, and through them, silent jaws keep talking. Learn to cook with confidence. A holiday cooking experience for teens and school leavers. Cooking is one of the most important life skills a young person can develop. We eat every day, and knowing how to prepare good food sets you up for independence, creativity, and lifelong well-being. In my holiday cooking classes, I go far beyond teaching recipes. I blend knife skills with the wonders of food science, the chemistry, biochemistry, and nutrition that shape every flavor, texture, and aroma. It's the practical, delicious side of the science you learn at school. My sessions are fully hands-on. You will feel the warmth rising from a pan, hear onions sizzling into sweetness, smell butter turning nutty and golden, and watch simple ingredients transform into something extraordinary. Cooking becomes a sensory adventure, not a chore. To ensure every student gets dedicated attention, I keep each class small, just 3 to 6 participants. We learn by doing. We taste constantly. We experiment with confidence, and we uncover why small changes in technique make big differences on the plate. Classes are held by appointment throughout the December school holidays. Each session gently builds confidence, skill, and curiosity as students work from raw ingredients to a finished dish they can proudly serve at home. And here's something parents love. My class fees are by donation. If your child walks away bored or unmoved, you pay nothing. But if your child returns home excited, inspired, and perhaps presents you with a classic French onion soup, richly caramelized and impossibly fragrant, then simply contribute what you think that experience is worth. If your child keeps pestering you to bring them back for more classes, well, you'll know you've got your money's worth. All proceeds help fund my ongoing eye treatments, so every contribution goes to good use. Students will also learn how to choose fresh ingredients and shop smart. Do give them some grocery money, because selecting produce confidently is just as important as cooking it well. If you're ready to turn curiosity into skill and skill into joy, I would love to welcome your teen into my kitchen. Parents are most welcome to sit in as chaperones or return at the end to savor their children's culinary creations.